Hello, welcome back to Moonlit Path Tarot. So today we'll just do a quick energy check-in, see where you guys are at and what we need to know with your energy. All right, Spirit, so for the collective, please clarify their energy. What do we need to know right now? What do I need to know about the collective and their energy? Cancer, the Chariot, overcoming obstacles. Okay, so we have Cancer, the Chariot, and the Four of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be working very hard on overcoming obstacles regarding your finances, or you may be saving money for something that you want to do. You may even possibly be moving, but right now it looks like we have you overcoming obstacles and saving money while you're doing so, and then you're getting ready to increase your finances, receive an offer of stability, or possibly even moving, because this is a physical move card also. So let's get a little bit more. Spirit, what else about the collective's energy do we need to know at this time? Okay. So it looks like right now you're in the new beginning stages of something. So Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings. So you could be getting ready to meet somebody. You may be possibly getting married, or this could just be in regards to your career. So you're saving money, possibly moving, or this is the beginning stage of some kind of commitment, like you're committing to some new idea you have. Because this is about planting seeds, right, and harvesting them. So this is like the seed of potential, the creative. The Ace of Pentacles is like the seed of potential. This is like the creative spark of passion. So it looks like you have some either new idea or creative new way to make more money, or committing to this new idea that you have, and you're gaining confidence while doing so. So tell me a little bit more for the collective and their current energy, okay? So right now, looks like we have you, this is Pisces and Aquarius. So we have Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. So it looks like you are gaining some kind of different perspective about something that's a wish fulfillment to you. So right now with this overcoming this obstacles card, it looks like we have you gaining a different perspective about these obstacles in question. So it looks like you're starting to view them less as obstacles, and you're starting to have hope and faith and renewal for the future, because this comes after a Tower moment, but it also talks about wish fulfillment. And then the Empress, which is something we care a lot about. Or it could just be, regarding your finances. You could be a single parent. You could be a parent. That's not going to be for everybody, though. So tell me a little bit about the collective and their recent past. Let's go a little back. Let's go with their recent past. Okay. So it looks like in your recent past, you took a giant leap of faith towards some kind of new beginning, and you were seeking to find some kind of balance, even though you didn't know the outcome of what you were going through at the time. So this is all about a need to find a balance. This is about trusting your own intuition and things coming to light, things being illuminated. What it looks like in the dark is not how it looks in the day, right? So this is very much finding a balance, you trusting your own intuition, even though you couldn't see the outcome and you took a giant leap of faith towards something. What is it they took a leap of faith towards, Spirit? Okay, firm boundaries. That's not a bad thing to take a leap of faith towards. Okay, so it looks like you took a leap of faith towards holding your boundaries, right? Especially when it comes to either a community of people, a certain group of people, or just people in general. Because this talks about, this is like my immovable mountain card. No matter how the wind bows, or no matter how the wind howls, the mountain cannot bow to it. That's the line from Mulan, which is what this card reminds me of. This is also like, they're all pointing at her like, you, and she's like, I'm not even looking at you. You don't even register to me, because she's so centered. She's so grounded. She doesn't let negativity, outside negativity, affect her inner peace or her thoughts of herself, right? And you could be a masculine. There's no gender in tarot. Everybody has both. We just don't tend to display both at the same time. So it looks like you're working very hard on either collaborating, working together with other people, or holding firm boundaries when it comes to other people. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. We also have, this is like the wealth card, the happy family card. So in your recent past, it looks like you took a giant leap of faith towards something that's going to make you a lot of money, and you're staying firm. You're holding your boundaries. You know that it's going to make you money. You know it's a good idea. And you're not letting any negativity or outside talk affect what you have going on for the future, if that makes sense. So tell me a little bit about the collective in the next 6 months to a year. What can they expect? Okay? Walking away from what is no longer emotionally fulfilling to us, which is what we need to be doing for sure. Oh no, that's way too many. That's like 20 cards. Clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Okay. Yeah. So you are staying brave, strong, and courageous at this time under that Queen of Pentacles, which is, again, a single parent. This is somebody who's self-made, somebody who can make a house a home, somebody who's grounded, stable, centered, who has money, right? Wealth. And then this talks about what you can expect in the next 6 months is walking away towards what is no longer emotionally fulfilling to you and what is, and then rushing towards success, rushing towards what is for your highest good. She's literally leaving this cup, walking off into the horizon where there's a bright sun, and he's rushing towards success. So in the next 6 months, you're leaving behind what is no longer for your highest good and rushing towards what is, something that'll possibly be making you a lot of money. Tell me a little bit more about the next 6 months to a year for the collective. What can they expect within the next year? Okay, cool. More leaps of faith. So we got Aquarius and Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So we have the Fool. So in the next year, you're taking a giant leap of faith towards planning your future, or taking a giant leap of faith towards your future, right? Looking ahead to the future. And this is being youthful, right? Being optimistic. It is, it's a new beginning, right? So you have some kind of new beginning coming in the future. Let's see what the new beginning is. Got a couple more here. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit about the new beginning for the collective in the future, or what they're planning for? Okay. So the new beginning in the future, again, we have you rushing towards success, and we have you gaining some kind of different perspective, either when it comes to a Capricorn or when it comes to like negative energy or negative toxicity, kind of with this overcoming obstacles. So again, it looks like in the future, you'll just be looking back at everything you've overcome and knowing how far you've gone to get here, right? Leaving this devil energy in the past, overcoming these obstacles, right? So this is Pisces and we have Capricorn. So you might be meeting a Capricorn, or you just might be gaining some kind of different perspective about this. I don't know what the devil energy is though. Can we clarify this devil energy, please? What are they gaining a different perspective on? Okay, yeah. So in the near future, you are gaining a different perspective regarding the struggles you've had in the past, right? Because this is like my rivalry card, competition, but it's also like the struggle card. So, Spirit, in the next 6 months, what does the Hangman, the Five of Wands, and the collective have to do with my collective? Oh, okay, cool. All right, so it looks like right now, you are overcoming this kind of energy, right? So in the future, you are just, this is kind of like lingering residual energy. So you're just kind of getting rid of this and you're gaining a different perspective while you're doing so. But it looks like we have you in the Apprentice. This is like the student card, right? You could be learning something new, or you could be meeting somebody new or learning about somebody else. But it looks like in the next 6 months to a year, you are in the apprentice stage, but then it kind of leads, like, I have the Eight of Pentacles in my mind's eye, right? Like taking something from the student to the master, which is going to lead to this great emotional fulfillment, right? Leaving behind what is no longer emotionally fulfilling to your cups literally overflowing. This is like your wishes granted card. You got the wish fulfillment card, Aquarius, and you got the wishes granted in the same reading, and then bottom of the deck, the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. So whatever it is you're walking away from, whatever devil energy it is you're kind of leaving behind, you are coming into your wish fulfillment, getting what you've always wanted. This is like all your wishes coming true, and then the happiest card in the deck, which is the Sun. And then right underneath that, Three of Cups, which is a reason to celebrate, a gathering, right? So it looks like in the next 6 months to a year, you're going to be very happy because the Sun is definitely the happiest card in the deck. So I think this is a good place to leave this. So now what we'll do is I will go ahead and get some numbers and pull some initials. And if you get one or both, great. If you don't get either, that's totally fine. If this still resonates with you, then this is still your reading. So let's see. Go ahead and claim this down in the comments. Claim, I'm getting all my wishes coming true. All my wishes are coming true, right? All right, and then, all right, so here's the first number, 2. So the second, February, Aquarius, or Pisces. But before I get the rest of them, take a second to like and subscribe, because when you do that, it helps the engagement for my channel, but it also helps me connect with you psychically so the readings are more accurate. All right, let's see. We have 7, 2, so we have 22. You might be born on the 22nd. We have the 7th, the 10th, and 7. So we have 22, 7, 7, and 10. So look that up. To angel number 22 or 222, you might have been seeing that, or 77 or 777 even possibly, which is luck, right? Which is coming true. The sun, the happiest card in the deck. So again, you might be 22, you might be, I don't know, 27, 37, let's see, what else? 72. So we have 2, 2, 7, 7, 10. So you could be February, Aquarius, and Pisces. You might be July, which is Cancer and Leo, or you might be October, which is Libra and Scorpio. So again, either the 2nd, the 22nd, the 7th, or the 10th. All right, and and for the initials we have P, N, W, K, V, J, A, E, Parker, another A, U, Z, F, another F, another J, Y, G, another P, D, I, L, Jill, B, C, O, X, Bailey. Okay. All right, so we have 2 P's, N, W, Z, K, V, 2 J's, 2 F's, 2 A's, E, U, Y, G, D, I, 2 L's, B, C, O, X. All right, collective, that is where I will leave this reading for you. Feel free to check back for the next one. And as always, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul.